Hello, word nerds! Happy Sunday and welcome to this week's write-in. Maybe a little bit more of a nerd in. The last little while we've been doing more sprints and whatnot, but we've got a pretty small group today, so it may be more of a heads down. Let's just chat as we need to, get some stuff done, see how it goes. What are you guys working on tonight?
Go ahead.
Nothing exciting here. I need to clean up this room a little bit. I need to make the guest bed and go through some boxes of stuff. So might be doing that.
Nice.
I have an e-arc that expires tomorrow, so I'm gonna try and read some more of it. I don't know. I'm only a little bit into it. And I'm not like loving it, so we'll see.
Yeah, no great loss if it gets taken.
Yeah.
I'll probably be organizing for next week. I'm moving in 37 days, and it's time to start thinking about what is actually involved in that process. So I could start packing up my books, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
For anyone watching / writing / working along, let us know in the comments what you are working on tonight. No matter what it is, if you're writing something, if you're reading something, if you're crafting something, whatever it is, we are happy to have you here. Just a long weekend here in Canada, so I feel like it's going to be hard to engage work brain, but we'll see how it goes. That box is just like taunting me in my background, being like, you have to put something in me. Time to decide what that's going to be. And I have pared down my book collection so much since the last 2 times I've moved. Every time I got rid of tons of books, and now I'm finally going to I probably won't have to move from this house for a long time. We're going to do built-in bookshelves in a room. I'm going to have so much room, and what if I don't have enough books?
I think that's a problem you can solve.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Yeah. I may even just plan to go to a used bookstore that's having a sale this week and just be like, what do I want? What do I want to have in a personal library? Because I'm reading on Kindle more and listening to audiobooks more, my collection is becoming a lot more nonfiction of stuff I want to be able to just peruse. So I don't know, getting a few books of just maybe one day I'll want to browse and just pick this up randomly, which is not usually how I buy books. So
yeah, I donated a bunch of my books before I moved to Ireland for grad school, and so I've not yet really built up back to where I was at. I got a few books in Texas, but other than that, and maybe 1 or 2 writing friends books that have come out, I haven't gotten more because I'm at some point I'm going to be moving again.
Yeah.
So
my big question is what is in this pile? Because it's been here for years now, so I don't know which books I went okay, they didn't make the cut for the shelves. I can't get rid of them. And there's ones I've I want to find that one, and I'm pretty sure it's in that pile over the past couple of years, but I just can't bring myself to do it. So are there books that I think are still in my collection that I've already gotten rid of and I'll be sad about? We'll see.
Maybe that should be the first thing you box up.
Maybe. It is all the books is what I'm most looking forward to. I don't mind packing and unpacking books is fine. They're small. They're easily stacked in boxes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the one that has to pick them up. Yeah. Yeah. And then getting to organize them on the new shelves is fun. So it feels like it should be a reward for something, but maybe it's get the ball rolling, a momentum thing. Oh, that part was good. On to the next. We'll see.
Hey, I'm Griswold, doing some writing tonight. All right. Good.
Glad someone is.
I know. I was
with us.
Either of you read anything you particularly liked recently?
I haven't read anything in forever.
Excuse me. For some reason, even though I just finished one at the end of July, I'm don't know what I read. So I gotta go to Goodreads to remind myself.
think the only book I've finished all summer is At First Bite, which I really enjoyed.
Oh, it
I
was
kinda-
I finished House of Leaves and Careworth.
You finished House of Leaves? I'm
I
still
did.
working my way through House of Leaves.
It helps that it's a library book, so it has a due date. And
But it's huge.
I know. And the way that it's structured, there are times where I'm like, wait, have I read this before? Because you have to like jump around in the book so much that I was just like, oh no. And like I think I liked overall the book, but I will say I agree with Megan. I didn't like the Johnny Truant guy's POV.
As I'm reading it, I'm like sending her pictures of like some of the stupidest parts of like, here's a list of women my friend slept with. I'm like, why is this here?
Yep.
Like, why is this in the book?
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, other than like framing the story, I don't think his POV was needed. But I did like some of the ideas that were explored. So
It's been a very good, like, mind-bending horror book. It's just that one character is such a big part.
I know.
Vanessa's been reading the Deadly Education series this month and loved it.
Nice.
I know that was one that got like called out for some stuff a while ago.
Yeah.
I wanted to read it. I've been curious about it, so it's been kind of a like, oh, maybe one day.
I read the first book, but I haven't read the rest of the series yet.
Joe Catherine says, in college, our professor had us go to a de-stressing seminar after our House of Leaves discussion.
You know, fair.
Like, I think there's a lot to learn from that book, and it's really interesting storytelling. And like,
Yeah.
at one point, you open it, and suddenly it's like red ink as well as the black and the blue. This is like so strange, and I cannot imagine how this author got a publisher to make this book for him.
Yeah.
Like, the printing costs have to be so high.
And I was just thinking from like an editing standpoint, as an editor, to be like, what do we keep? What do we, throw out?
Yeah.
Like that would just be like, I think a pretty hard thing to do.
I feel like the editor could have made some
Yeah.
tougher choices. Just I still want to pick up a copy of S. Is that the J.J. Abrams one?
That's
Yeah,
what
and
Griswold was just calling out. Yeah.
In Griswold said I finally got a copy of S from the library.
Oh, nice. Yeah, on Amazon here, it's like $65 right now. I'm like, I should have gotten 2 copies when I was in America.
Yeah, Kelly got a copy for me and Megan. I don't know if Megan started reading it yet. She has.
What is the genre?
House of Leaves. It's like, so a decade later, masterminded by J.J. Abrams, who did Lost. And like, it's probably less of a horror, but like just that same kind of like a story within a story and the margins and all of that kind of stuff. Oh, Bury Your Gaze is a 5-star book. Okay, very good to know. I've been so curious. And yeah, J.J. Abrams wrote a book with someone else.
Oh,
Or
okay.
like, I'm guessing he like plotted the book.
Sure.
It's usually how shows work too.
But he plots just fine, so I'm not worried.
I finally
how
started.
fast you read House of Leaves, Leah. Like, my mind is blown. I've been working on this all year.
Megan read it way faster. Like, I swear she like.
I don't
started
think
it
she
and then
did.
she
She started. No, it took her a long time to like get going.
No.
She like read the bulk quickly, but it was a couple months before that.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. I guess I'll take the prize for fastest reading.
I'm hoping this week to at least get to like the next section where the pages are mostly blank and I can like take a leap forward.
Yeah. I finally started watching Rings of Power. I didn't watch it when
Nice.
it came out, and I watched the first 2 episodes, and they're good. So I'm excited to watch more.
Yeah, I may go back and rewatch that just because it's fun.
Yeah, and I think more seasons are coming out soon.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say,
Okay, August 29th, season 2 comes out.
I can look this up, but I'm sure Emma will appear here with the answer very quickly.
Yeah, I definitely want to rewatch it before season 2 comes out.
What I really liked was how beautiful it is shot, like even at night. And I'm like, I know we rip on Game of Thrones a lot for this, but I really do like being able to see what's going on at night.
It's amazing how it helps with the storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pick the one topic to really pull Emma back from her chore.
I'm trying to make this bed. Yeah, Megan and I, when we saw at the beginning of June, we saw 3 Lord of the Rings extended editions in theaters. They had put them back in. And yeah, like during like the Battle of Helm's Deep, I leaned over and I was like, oh look, you used to actually be able to see dark nighttime battle scenes. Like, I can tell it's supposed to be nighttime, but I also can tell what's going on. But yeah, so the cinematography and the soundtrack were beautiful for Rings of Power.
Yeah.
Oh man, so good. I don't feel like I have like a ton of shows coming up that I'm like actively pumped for. Only Murders comes back this month too.
Soon. Never finished last season.
It was fine. It was fun.
Misty Kate's excited for Only Murders.
Oh, right around the same time as Rings of Power. Okay.
Yeah.
Different vibes, but 2 things to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and my husband had never finished the last season of Umbrella Academy, so I've been rewatching some of that with him, and that is back like in a couple days.
Oh. I may have finished the first season. I don't know. It was a while ago.
I enjoyed it more in season 2 and 3. Like, it was kind of like a slog through the first season for me, and then it got a little more lighthearted, and like I knew the characters more, so I enjoyed it more. By the 3rd season, I was very into it, but it's been a long time, so. We're coming up on the hour.
I think I've decided I'm not going to finish the book.
That is a valid choice.
I pulled out my copy of House of Leaves.
Ah,
Oh, no.
Make some progress on that.
I haven't
Everyone
heard
else,
of
let us know how you
Amazon
did.
First Reads. Have either of
I've
you?
heard of it a while ago. I don't really remember.
See.
I suppose I could Google it, but
Oh, nice.
very nice of Cole. Were either of you planning to see Deadpool and Wolverine?
I'd like to, but we'll see.
I won't see it till it's on streaming, probably.
I enjoyed it.
Right.
Yeah, I hear it's good.
Yeah, my husband went with my dad and my brother last weekend.
Oh, nice.
I didn't go.
I
didn't really-
he'd go.
I didn't want to be up late, so I didn't go.
That's fair.
You say after having done 3 days in a row of extended edition Lord of the Rings.
That was worth it, though. Lord of the Rings.
And now Nicole's gonna go watch the Olympics. I guess that's been the other big thing this week. Like, just been fun kind of throwing myself into that. I don't follow anything specifically. I just put on whatever is on and learn something new. Root for whoever seems to have the most charming backstory in the moment. Even if it's just what I imagined in my head. Yeah, I think we'll wrap up there. My brain is kind of mush today. So
Fair enough.
thank you everyone who joined us tonight. Do you guys remember? I see the got it. What are we doing next week?
I don't remember.
Give me 2 seconds. Megan's got it all in a spreadsheet now, so no excuses. She's been planning this stuff out for a while. Oh, it's the orientation for her September writing extravaganza event that she's planning. So if you are curious what it is Megan's been cooking up for us, next week is the week to find out. I am very excited about it.
Yeah.
Even without all the drama with Nano, I think like having something new is kind of what I need now. Like, okay, let's do new adventure. Have some extra just like novelty bonus points in my brain to make me do the thing. So that should be a lot of fun. So hopefully we will see you guys all there for that and for many, many more writing adventures in September once that gets started. But for now, thank you so much for writing and working with us. It has been a lot of fun, and we will see you all next time. Bye.